Greetings, and welcome to another video. Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys about one of the things that karate is most well known for. That's right, today we're going to be talking about board breaking. Now, it's technically not just board breaking. The official name is, I believe, Tameshiwari. I could be wrong there, but my Japanese isn't that good. Basically, it's the breaking of objects. Boards are the thing we're most well known for, but it also includes bricks, stones, roofing tiles, baseball bats. The bats is something I'm not able to do. Boards is definitely in my wheelhouse. So, why do we do it? Well, it's a great way of, testing your power, especially progression. For instance, when I first started karate, actually, as of now, I think next week would make it 9 years. When I first started, I was very weak. But after a year, I finally managed to break a board. This exact one right here. Still, I can't. So it's great for being able to test your power, especially because you can hit a heavy bag to test your power and not be able to figure out if anything's actually changed. Especially if you're kind of just cheating it, with the thing, kind of just pushing it with your strikes. And of course, if you're trying to test your full power in sparring, it's not good. You're gonna hurt your opponent. But with these objects, it's great to test. Because you used to not be able to do it, but now you can. It's a general good way of testing it. Now, admittedly, when you get to the higher things with it, like trying to break a baseball bat, gets to the point of where you might hurt yourself. Me myself, I've broken the boards. Next thing that I have to be able to break is a 2x4. Not quite there yet. At least I haven't tried, but I'm trying to build up my power a bit more before I actually give it a shot. But these things right here, boards, perfectly fine for most levels. I believe it's standard that once you're a yellow belt in karate, you should be able to break a board. So let's talk about how to do it. Now, for starters, what are you going to use to break for breaking boards? Well, primarily what people use in dojos are 1x4s, specifically made from pine. Now, 1x4 just means just means that it's 4 inches wide, 1 inch thick. It's not as much. Not all that much, but it's still an inch thick of wood. Now, pine is a soft wood, which is good because, especially for beginners, because you don't want to just go into a hardwood immediately. And also pine is usually cheaper. But if you don't want to actually buy wood, or continuously buy wood if you want to keep practicing the board breaking and all that, maybe you're trying to go into a competition for speed breaking, or maybe you just don't want to have a bunch of wood lying around afterwards to have to deal with. What I recommend is get one of these babies right here. This is a re-breaking board. What you do is you get one, and then it's made to separate like this down the middle. So when you break it, you can just put it back together like this. Now, this one I got on Amazon for 18 bucks. It's actually was rated as the heaviest one because I didn't really have money to buy multiple levels, so I just got the hardest one and went with that. Yes, but you can get these adjusted to different levels. I just went with the heaviest one because didn't want to spend money on getting multiple levels. So, now you got your thing to break it. Now, how are you going to go about trying it? Now, at the beginning level, you mostly want to kind of set up like I got here. I got 2 cinder blocks. You don't have to use a cinder block, you can just use any elevated surface. You have them separated by just shy of the length of the board itself, and use it to put it here. Because what you want to do for your first break is usually a downward strike. Most people are told as a white belt to use your palm because most people at that level haven't conditioned their knuckles enough to handle a full downward strike with it. And of course, the whole if you don't break the board will break you thing. So, for most people, it's going to be a downward strike like this to get it. But of course, there are more ways to do it. One, such as having another person hold it so you can do strikes to the horizontal plane like this, like the most common strikes you'll see a person doing. Yeah, of course there is a margin of error for that. Yeah, because I know it's a meme for people to just fail to break a board while a person's holding it. Yeah, and then say it's because the person holding it isn't holding it properly, but it's genuinely a real thing. Yeah, some people will hold it out with their shoulder blades, protracted, but they won't tighten it, so when the person hits it, their shoulders go back like this, kind of cushioning the blow. Yeah. And of course that goes for a lot of things, as well, but primarily, that's the main reason for it. So you could have a person hold it, to do it. And heck, there are even some places that sell board holders, which are just an inanimate object that holds the board for you so you can hit it. Now, I've never actually used one of those before. But I assume, they're convenient. But of course, if you're like me, just two things of even surface. I have cinder blocks. I mean, I have a sledgehammer right there, but we're not talking about that today. I have cinder blocks. Use it to hold these. You could use chairs too, but I wouldn't want to risk messing up a chair. So, that being said, time for me to show you the proper technique on how to do it. Now, for a standing one going down, this is the easiest one to do because a downward strike like this allows you to put your full body weight into it. Twisting at the hips, dropping down while bending your knee, and you're able to put your entire body weight as well as the force of your strike into it. Now I weigh 210 pounds. I did the math through my tests, and this board, not sure if it's this, if the brand is reliable in their pound testing, but it takes about 70 pounds of force to break. At least, if my math is correct. Admittedly, it's usually not because I suck at math, but so putting your weight into it, with speed behind it, is usually going to be sufficient in breaking it. But for hand position, a lot of people have different opinions on this. The palm strike is the go-to for most people because it's the least likely to injure you. It lets you put as much power behind it without risking injury. There are some people who will say to go with the closed fist because, And of course, you got people who recommend using your elbow. But if you're using your elbow at that point, I recommend going down to one knee and not trying to put your body weight into it because you're hitting with your elbow. And doing it from standing is a little awkward. And of course, you're gonna likely find someone in your life as a martial artist who will try doing it with a headbutt. Now, admittedly, it's not bad. I mean, heck, at the last tournament I went to, I entered the breaking portion, and I ended up, and in my routine, I broke a board with a headbutt. For it, I went headbutt, horizontal knife hand, and 1-inch punch. Yeah, so really doing it any way works. Now, if you're a white belt or a yellow belt, assuming you're the appropriate ability level for those belts, and they're not just handing out belts, I would just say go palm strike just in case. But after that, start trying to make sure you can do it with a closed fist. Me, I say try to get up to being able to break a board with every hand position, with the exception of the spear hand, and the 2 single knuckle fists. Maybe Koken, or this one right here that I don't even think is technically in karate, but I like to use anyway. Work up to being able. Those ones I don't think are necessary to get good at being able to break a board with. But I mean, heck, if you can manage it, all the power to you. I've seen people able to do it, but I don't think it's necessary. So I say palm strike for beginners, closed fist if you're able to do it, and of course work up to being able to do it with all the different hand positions. Except don't do a downward strike with a ridge hand unless you can somehow manage to get the ankle properly. Otherwise, you're just going to hurt your wrist. Have someone hold it sideways like this. Now, and now a demonstration. Okay. Gonna do a palm strike, and of course, make sure you hit the middle, because if you don't, that'll happen. Now, a demonstration. See? I didn't put my weight into it that time. What we're going to do now is that palm strike with my full weight behind it. See? And of course, like I mentioned, with a re-breaking board, you can just put it back together like this. So, that's it with a palm strike. And, just for fun, I'll show you with a closed fist too. And just for the heck of it, because I like this technique, I'll show you with a knife hand. So, that is effectively how to break a board for beginners. Now, if you want to see me do, showcase this, showcase this from the horizontal plane, I can see about getting someone on to do the video with. Of course, that would end up being more of a video on how to hold boards for a striker. So, but regardless, I can do that. And heck, you know what? If you guys want to see maybe a montage of me breaking boards in different ways, you can ask in the comments. I might be willing to do it. Would need to get a person to hold the boards though, because most of my techniques I can't properly do from it like this. I mean, I'm not too confident throwing a headbutt from this position, because if I'm off by like an inch, I'm smacking the side of my head against a cinder block. But, so, that being said, if there are any other practices of karate that you would like me to explain or demonstrate, let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, maybe share it with a person who you think would also enjoy it or get something out of it. And, of course, thank you all very much for watching. This is Random Man, signing off.